the sea back by a strong east wind.
Explorers have searched for evidence of the miracle of the parting of the sea.
Director tears and involved Dr. Leonard Moeller, a DNA research scientist who investigated the biblical accounts with a uniquely scientific approach. For Dr. Moeller, it began in 1995 when he joined others to investigate the claims of the Exodus, looking for physical evidence on the bottom of the Red Sea. They were searching for chariot wheels encrusted in coral.
The hypothesis is that the biblical text from the book of Exodus is a true historical document. And this text contains clear clues concerning the route of Exodus, which has led us to this location at the Red Sea.
Egyptian army, overturning chariots, drowning all the horses and soldiers.
Archaeologists, what can you dig up which is going to prove the Exodus? What would you have to find in order to prove the Exodus?
This is the Cairo Museum, home to some of the most famous mummies. Here is the man who confronted Moses. Found no less than 9 seals worn by Joseph's court officials. Inscribed right on them is the Hebrew name Yaakov, Joseph's father.
It's very strange that we found 9 seals with the name Jacob here. It's a biblical name, by the way.
We needed to find alphabetic inscriptions carved by slaves, 500-year-old cry. El, save me. This is the writing of a slave who worked in this mine. You can still see the chisel marks, which were part of the forced labor that...
The more we investigate, the more we discover that the biblical stories regarding Exodus are reliable.
The story of Moses and the Exodus can no longer be dismissed as the figment of a scribe's imagination. But this leaves one final question. How did the Bible get so many of its facts right? Explain why the archaeological record matches so well the biblical. The Bible remains the foundation of faith for 2/3 of the world's population. The modern age is also rediscovering it as a tool for understanding.
Let's put all the data together on the table, and then let's hash it out and see what the most likely scenario is, and let the viewer decide.
It was just exciting to see those divers with their films and showing the chariot wheels and the chariots down underneath the water. It was fantastic.
I thought I knew a lot about the subject, but I learned so much.
The facts, the scientific approach is riveting.